The following is a presentation of OPTV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt.
Number 5, you notice that they use the backboard, then go over that slight incline with a hole set up on the backside. Try to get the ball to hit off the back and go in the hole. He's got it.
Right. You know, Roland has been putting since he was a small child. His mother told me that he got him.
Randy on the tee. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the ace of the year.
Four down to one down. 2 is what he needs. That's the net.
There he aces it. What a way to do it.
Why mess around with a 2, right? When you can simply ace it.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to High Point, North Carolina. Getting ready to have our Thursday night local, and this is the September 4th edition. We're playing tonight on course number 1. Despite the fact that we've had rain here since 3 o'clock this afternoon, we've got a dry pocket that's about to develop, and we should get this tournament in tonight. See the pocket here is saturated a bit. Water on the cup, on the fluid hole. And don't forget now to like, share, and subscribe to your channel. We're now inside of 20 subs from getting to 1,000. And under mostly cloudy skies, the temperature here in High Point right now is 65 degrees. Southeast wind of 4 miles per hour. Humidity at 97%. All right, let's check out our pairings for tonight. And we're underway with Rick Baird on the tee first. First putter tonight hits the back of the cup. And it starts with the deuce. Second player up is Brett Newman. And that's staying out right and also short. And the final player of the first group is Chase Ferguson. And it rocketed its way in from the back rail. And he'll have honors on hole 2. And now he's 2 under. And Rick's on the tee. There's Rick's first ace right there. And we'll see Brett now on the tee. And Brett will get the ace there. Alright, well, watch him play the third hole. All of our other pairings are twosomes this evening. There's 4 of them. Chase does not get it off the triangle, so he'll take up the 2 there. On the 2 now. And Rick lipped out, and he'll tap his 2 there. And now Brett on the 2. He will be short. And he'll put in his 2 there. Now we'll return to the first hole with our second hole. It's a twosome with Daniel Kearns on the tee first. Daniel missed right. And that'll be a par. And his partner tonight is Randy Simpson. He won't get it, it's short. And let's go to 4. Let's look at the anthill hole. And it's Brett Newman on the tee, and he will make it there. So it appears he'll have honors heading to hole 5. Back over to 2. Daniel crossed over and it hit it so hard it went down the hill. And he missed the deuce there. And let's look at Brett on 5. It's lining up, and it's in. Nice shot. Back up to 2. Randy's tee shot is in there, back door, good putt. And we go to the third pairing here on hole 1. This is Dale Krotz on the tee. And it's rocking it back to the back wheel. He's left about 4 feet for par. And he's paired tonight with Keith Waters. And he'll get just a second ace tonight on that hole. And back to 5, and Rick missed his tee shot to the right. 2 putt there. Alright, let's go down to 2. And Keith got the, oh, it turned away. Kind of like it's not going to get there, but tried to. And then here's Dale on the tee. Dale's going to get his first ace. And we're going to pair number 4. And on the tee, this is Leah Rutledge. Leah's going to be just short. And she starts with a deuce. Her partner is Doug Kearns. Doug's going to be short as well. Just spun hard off that back rail. Hey, he gets his 2. Let's go back to 3. He took a big cut to the ball there. He'll wind up coming off the triangle and will give himself a deuce. And up to 5. Randy Simpson's tee shot is going to be in there for him. Good putt. And up to 7. Our first look at the single block hole, the block that's measured about 4 feet in length. Brett Moon is on the tee. He hit the block. He hit the left face of it. And back to 1. Our final pairing of the night. This is Dylan Robertson first. Dylan got a 2, and his partner is Roy Boyles. Roy's gonna get the ace, and that puts all 11 players on the course.
Hi.
Oh, say hi to Vanette
Hi.
folks.
Shout out to one of Opie's newest followers on YouTube, Nick Hartman from England. Shout out to you and anybody watching Opie that hasn't followed him on YouTube. Sign on up. Trying to get him to 1,000.
Thanks a lot. After all that, let's go down to 3. Seeing Leah on the tee. And she just missed left off the triangle. Let's go back. Let's go here down to 8. And Chase on the tee.
Rick is wearing his Ted Lasso shirt for all the Ted Lasso fans.
Yeah, I noticed it. Yeah, good putt for Chase. Back over to 5. Keith's going to make this tee shot. Okay, first, let's go back to 7. Let's go to 8 first. And now the 7. That was Daniel's tee shot that lipped. So he'll putt for 2. And he missed that one. Little rush right there. Always take your time when you have to hit these putts. You never know what happens, especially when the carpet's wet. Here's Randy on the tee. That's going to go in for the hammer. A good putt. All right, we'll go up to 6. First look at this drop-off hole. We'll be getting position on the bench here. And there's Dale with the ace there. Good putt. On the tee now, Keith Waters. And Keith missed left, and that'll be a 2 there. All right, here's Lee on the corner there on 5. Makes her deuce. Check out her stepfather-in-law on the tee. That's Doug Kearns. And Doug caught the right lip. And he's over the same spot that Leah was. First look at hole 8. Actually, from this side, Randy Simpson's on the tee. Too hard. That's going to go near the back rail. And I first look at number 10, the check mark hole. And you see Chase Ferguson on the tee. And Chase, rattles in. It was a good putt, but rattled in all. Let's look at Brett on the tee. And Brett's tee shot goes out left and will get us 2 there. And Rick's on the tee. He's going to wind up short.
No.
Keith will also go short on
That's a
7.
yip putt.
Gets his 2, and let's look at 9 for the first time. Got Daniel on the tee. It leaks in, good putt. And Chase on 11, first look at the L hole. Got a lip out there off the back rail. And he picks up his deuce. And here's Randy again on 9. And Randy went left. He played the straight shot. He's going for 2. No, that's not the way to do it, Randy. Rick's going to wind up getting a 2. Get over here. I'm going to help him out here. Yeah, that's exactly the
back, but you can't go over.
Yeah, that's exactly the play right there. Yeah, you can't improve your line to get a shot at the hole.
Well, take a bogey off to go with it.
Okay, Randy's going to get a 3. And we head back now. We head to 12 for the first time. And Brett will make the tee shot there. Good putt. All right, Rick's on the tee. All right, Rick got the ace. Let's go back to 10. Daniel's tee shot. This is left. We'll wind up getting a 2. Looking at Rory on 6, picking up a 2. Brett's on 13, got it there. Randy Simpson now on 10. He recovers from that 3, good putt. Over to 9. Dale Crotch misses right. And at the back rail for his 2. And Rick Baird crouching on 13 like he lipped out there off the right lip. And checking out Chase on the tee. And Chase lipped on the left side. And should give us 2 there. Let's go over to 8. The only female participant tonight on this tournament here is Leah Rutledge. She will make it. Good putt. And here's Dylan on 7. Should go. Good putt there. And check out 14, the first look at this tee hole. Brett's just trying to get it in the box and get a 2. With the saturation of the carpet, the rails are not going to be consistent tonight. And let's go back now to 10. Keith's on the 2. And Keith will make it. Good putt. To 13 again. Daniel's gonna get it. Good putt. Oh, here's Chase on 14. And he just got past the left lip, and he'll wind up the 2. Back up to 13. On the 2. Looks good. Nice putt. First look at 15. And Brett just left it well short of the cup. Started about 1.5 foot or 2. Time, let's go back to 11. Dale straight in and goes around the hole. He'll wind up getting his 2. Check out the on 10. And that just slips out. A little strong there. Here's Rick on 15, playing the straight shot. And it went right. And he should get his 2 there. Just on 12. And that's in. And checking out Dale on the tee. That's 2 is in. Good putt. All right, over to 11. There's Doug on the tee. And that's in. Good putt. We'll head to 16. Chase on the tee. We actually didn't do this hole many times last time we were playing on this side 2 weeks ago. Chase is gonna get that one straight off the back rail. And on the tee, Brett Newman. And it hit the hole. Fortunately, it stayed onto the carpet. Over to 11 or 10. Dylan is going to be missing left. And he'll putt that for 2. Rick's on the tee at 16. That's missed right. And here's Roy on 10. That's left. Leah's putting for her 2 on 12, but she'll get there. And Roy got his 2. Let's go to 17. Chase is on a roll here. Made the last 3. Let's look at Roy on 11. Going to get to the cup, it don't appear. Just short. Brett, short on 17. And he'll putt for that too. And back up to 15. There's Randy Simpson. Ball breaks very hard to the right, but he found the cup. Good putt. Rick got the ace on 17. Look at 14. That was Keith not getting it. He'll tap in his 2. And here's 18. Chase on the tee. And another 2 there for Chase to close the opening round. Looking at Doug on 13, sliding up against the triangle. He'll have the tap in 2. And Leah's down the 2. And that goes in. Back to 18. Rick went left off the tee mat, and that should be a 2. Back to 12. We got Rory's tee shot. And it is just left. It turned away at the last moment. Now we go back to Brett now on 18. And it hit the cup. Front door. He'll putt for 2 at the back rail. Back to 17. Boy, Randy on the tee is riding up the hill. And he's got a good 3.5 footer for par. And then we'll see Daniel on the tee. And that is, took a nice ride up that hill. So an ace for Daniel. We'll go back to 16 with the tree hole. He could hit the hole front door. Look at that.
Oh, that is garbage.
Little ring around the collar there. That looked like a putt Buddy would make.
I'm gonna hold my nose. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, hey, over the Dale on the tee. He almost hit the tree. All right, he'll get his 2 up to 18. Well, Rick's holding the plug that puts it 18. Oh, they're going to change it here. Okay. All right, back to Randy on the tee. Well, actually, we go to 14. Look at Rory on the tee. He missed the triangle. He'll have a really tough deuce. Randy now 18. Now, got about 4 feet for par. And Keith on 17 gets that one. And Dale will be on the tee. And that is just short of the cup. Now we go to 16. Leah on the tee. She'll get it. Nice putt for Leah. And now here's Doug on the tee. Gotta hurry if it gets in. Now he'll wind up with a 2. Moving up to 15. Dylan's tee shot greens it. Good putt. And we go back to 18 again. Kate's got a shot, but it didn't hit it. Otherwise, that would have gotten closer to the hole. Keith will get his 2. All right, Dale will now finish his first round. And he hit the cup there, and he's at the back rail putting for 2. Leah's on 17. That is just right. Try to hit off the rail like he hit a little bit early. Oh, missed the deuce there. All right, we got our first group now on hole 2 and into their second round. We'll check out Rick on the tee. And he's out. Oh, he got a huge kick off that back rail. And it was so huge it rolled down the hill. He's up at the front rail, going to get a testy little deuce putt there. And he got the deuce. Good putt. All right, let's go back to 18. He is going to just skate off to the right there. She'll wind up with her 2, go over to 17. Our last group about to finish up their first round. They still got a couple holes left. This is Roy on the tee. That's going to come up short. And he'll putt for 2. Roy getting the proper spacing. All right, got the 2. And we'll see Dylan on the tee. That's pushed, but it might still go in. Yes, good putt. All right, over to 3 right quick. There's Brett, got the ace. Chase on the 2. And that is not going to go in. And Dylan, there's Dylan on 18. He just about made it front door. It came off the right lip. So he'll get a proper spacing for his 2. He was already legally spaced out. Meanwhile, let's go back to 3. Oh, okay, folks. What I missed here was Rick hit the triangle, hit the left rail, the usual Don Thompson piss in.
That is the most garbage thing. Okay.
It's natural, Chase. It's a natural. All right, here's Rory to close the opening round. And, oh, he's going down the hill. Did not get it up the ramp. So he's going for his 2. And that's going to be a 3 for Roy. So we're done with the first round. And Brett's getting a 2 here on 4. We are going to go to the scores in a minute here. All right, Rick's on the tee. That's in for Rick. Good putt. All right, Chase on the tee. And that's in. All right, let's go inside. Our first look at the scores. And the first round, it belongs to Chase Ferguson, who shot 26. And then Keith Waters and Dylan are both in at 28. So given the conditions out here, I would say this is about a normal night out here. And And we return to hole number 4 with Daniel on the tee. On that APA 2 banker. And doesn't look like he got it. Oh, he does. Kind of hard to tell when the hole is behind that rail there. And you have no obscurity for it. Well, I'm saying it should be obscured. Here's Randy on the tee. It's going to have to come off the back real hard, and that's in. All right, let's get back up here to 3. He's going to try to repeat Rick's play on this hole from a couple minutes ago. He gets his 2. Let's head to 6.
Oh, I'm hooking it. What happened?
Here's Rick getting his 2. And Brett's on the tee. And there's a straight in shot for Brett. Back on the 2. And there's Doug picking up an ace there. It's on the tee. And she'll make it back door. Nice putt. Back to the 5. Daniel's going to be left. Here's Chase on 7. It's going to come up short. And he'll tap in his 2. Back to Daniel on 5 for his 2. Just again there. Here's Brett on 7. He hit the block again. Did the exact same thing he did the first round. He'll get his 2. Randy Simpson on 5. And he will ace it in. Good putt. Now we check out Keith on 4.
Good putt, Randy.
Keith's making it. Good putt. Back over the tee now with Dale on the tee. And Dale will miss there. Heading back to 1. 2. Here's Dylan to begin his second round. And Dylan, oh, he got a huge kick. He'll start with a 2. Doug's going to also get a 2 here on 3. Back to 5. And Keith went past the cup. And he'll putt back for 2. We go to 8. And it's going to be Rick on the 2. And he missed left. So he'll go for 2 there. They're on 5. Gets it there. You're on 4. And that's in there. Good putt. Doug's teacher. Oh, it's slipping real. We'll wind up with a 2. We'll move to 3. Dylan's on the tee. Ooh, huge kick. We'll go after this goose putt in a minute. Leon 5. This is left. Oh, pushed it out. Alright, Dylan's going for his 2 here on 3. No, and he's in bigger trouble. He'll be going for 3 behind the block. Doug's tee shot. Got it on 5. And to 8. Here's Daniel. Well, got past the 5. He'll go for his 2. See the teeth on 7. And that's in for Keith. Good putt. And we will hit Chase on 10. He's going for a 2. Okay, here's Dale on 7. That's it. Good shot there.
Never a doubt.
That's the normal shot. I didn't think it would.
And there's Brett getting his deuce there on 10. Up to 6. Doug caught the left lip on his tee shot.
That was in the hole. That was in the hole. I've never seen that.
All right, he got his 2. Leah's also left, and she's giving herself a 2. Going to 11. There's Rick Baird on the tee. It got the lip, it went in. And first round leader on the tee. Okay, tee's first on 8. Should go in. Nice shot there. Case is gonna. Well, Chase is doing one of his old routines, watching everybody else putt. Dale's not going to get it. Oh, he hit it too hard, folks. That's what happened. I got the 2. Oh, sorry, Doug. Here's Doug. Well, he missed the 2.
Well, I was going for it.
Well, he is on the tee now. That's coming down. And she'll go for her 2. We head to 6, so we'll look at Roy on the tee. Oh, he hit the pipe, pushed it out. So he can space that out from the drop. He's allowed to do that. We could watch him go for 2. Off the back rail. Not going to get it, so he'll take a 3 and go to 12. And Chase got the ace there. Good putt. Now we'll see Dylan on 6. He's going to play the right rail shot. Halfway down the rail. Backdoor missing. Over to 13. And there's the ace for Rick there. Let's go to 11. And Randy Simpson makes it backdoor good putt. Back to 13. And Chase is in there as well, good putt. Back over to 11. Daniel on the tee. And it slid the rail up to about where the joint is, making the ball go right, and he'll wind up getting the 2. Oh, over to 14. Looks like some mulch in the vicinity, and also a couple of leaves. Okay, let's head to 10. Case is going to be left, and he'll tap in his par there. Got Randy on 12 for his 2. Now back to 14. Oh, wow. He's going to get his 2 there. And we'll see Chase on the tee. Well, that's an ace for Chase. All right, we'll look at Brett on the tee. Yeah, hit the front tip, but good enough for a 2. And there's Dale on 11. Left his tee shot short. He'll wind up getting that 2. And Randy on 13.
Apparently. I mean, I've done it both ways. If I hit it, but it'll go in without hitting.
And Randy lips off the left side. He'll wind up with his 2. And check out Doug on 10. And he's left there. Head back to 15. All right, Rick's 2 for 2 playing the straight shot this evening. And we're going to Keith on 12. And that's tailing left, but it makes the cut. Garbage. All right, Chase on the tee at 16. And there's another one for Chase. And here's Roy on 10. That's left. 2 there. Tee shot now 16. And that went between the hole and the rail. Back to all right, back to the tee. Brett got a chance to slam it in, back door, no, that's a 2. 1 to 12. Doug pulled the tee shot that went left. All right, he got his 2, and here's Daniel Kearns on 15. And it's well, caught the rope. We head back to 17. And Chase just misses right. And he'll be at the back door for 2. We'll check out Randy on 15. And that's going left as well. Chase going for his 2. And he'll get it. Man, look at it. Dylan on 12. That is in. Good putt. Rick's on the tee. We're at 17. And it is just short. And he'll get his 2 putt there. We'll move back over here now to well, everybody's waiting around. Here's Brett on 17. Brett's also short. He should get his 2. Here we are on 16 with Daniel on the tee. And he'll got a half moon there. A rare lip out in that fashion. Over to 18. Chase Ferguson, who was 10 under par through the first round. And that's kicked off. Oh, it turns back and wow. Must have found a bubble there on behind the cup. Rick's gonna get his 2. And Brett Newman now finishing his 2nd round. And that's gonna be short. And he'll get the 2 there.
Oh shit.
Oh, he got hit the. I think he hit the bubble. It appears. All right, he'll putt for 3. Meanwhile, 17. There's Randy with the ace there. Daniel's tee shot comes up short. He should get his 2. Well, looks like Chase is gonna. I can't say it prematurely, but he's on the road to his 7th win here in High Point tonight. 24 puts him in at 50 after 2 rounds. Rick's at 59. And let's just stand around here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to crash the camera.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, we almost had a putt-putt injury.
This one was your child, but I let him like that. He's so cute. And he's sneaked up on him trying to
Yeah, they're getting ready. They're already on the way for their final round. Well, Chase made 1. Guess that's all she wrote. Let's go to 17. And Dale got a long deuce there. We had the 16. Doug's tee shot. And he missed right. He'll wind up getting a 2. Here's Dylan on 15. Missing right as well. All right, we're going to head to 18. Keith with the deuce. And Dale's going to get a deuce. All right, we go to 2. And Chase is now 2 under. Goodness. I know his last miss was 17, but where else did he miss 5, 10? 11. So he's made eight of his last 9 by my count. Rick got his ace there on 2. We go to 18. Well, Leah picked up the ace. Doug will also get a deuce.
How'd you do that, Randy?
All right, we go to 3. So this is now what we can call the Chase Ace race. Oh, he's in there again. All right, let's go look at the scores. I got to brag to Vanette while I'm at it.
29-33. At least I can check it.
Randy Simpson is 7 backs, and Keith's only 3 back. All right, so Keith's still in the hunt here.
Where do you want to go?
Keith's just 3 back, so it's not over yet. Let's go to 18. And Roy got it, front door, good putt. All right, we go to 4. And he got a kick. So he'll be tapping his 2 to stay 3 under on the round. All right, the second round is now officially done with. Rick's gonna miss right. It's gonna try to work its way back. Nope, it stopped. All right, we'll see Brett on the tee. That's going to be short. Brett will have his 2. Oh, we're going over the 3. We'll just see Randy on the tee. And he'll get his 2. And here's Chase on 5. 84 under. Now here's Keith starting his final. No, it kicked left.
Like it and pulled it. Other than that,
That's a 2 there. Here's Rick on 5. He'll make a good putt. Daniel just misses the triangle. Still gets a good putt. All right, there's Chase, who has a 3-shot lead over Keith here in the final round. And here he is on the tee at 6. Wait, he'll be waiting a minute. We'll go to 3 or 2. And backdooring in, first ace for Keith in the final round.
I can't see up in there anymore.
And Chase got that one. All right. Leo's missed her tee shot on 1 to the right. He'll keep on 3 now. And Keith, no, it spun hard.
I cannot. It just keeps on. I keep on pulling this putt. 0 for 3.
There's his 2. All right, we'll get all the scores now from 2 rounds.
Yeah, I started on par 3 when it slid down the road.
But that's going to happen when it's wet. You're going to get slides. You just can't let it bother you on a race.
So Chase at 50 leads by 3 over Chief Waters. Randy Simpson is at 57, and Rick's at 59. All right, so here's Keith on 4.
Keith and him are playing good.
Yeah.
Chase is 5 under, he says.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He's only missed 2 holes since hole 9 last round.
Wow. That's amazing.
2? Was it 3? 3, excuse me. Yeah. And Keith's going to get a 2. So we're having the last few holes as so far as the Chase Ace race.
Playing great. Hammer's playing good.
Yeah, well, here's... No, he missed 7. So Chase will wind up putting for 2, and he'll get it. He's at 5 under after 7. Keith's only 1 under after 4. Rick's on the tee. He'll get a good putt. You notice. Here's, well, Keith's not yet 10.5. You know Randy's been playing well since he brought his wife with him.
Yeah, he was out here practicing with Daniel last night.
Yeah.
Well, he's been playing good.
Yeah. Now let's look at Rory on 1. He's going to come up short of the cut. All right, now Dylan will be on the tee. And Dylan also missed right. He'll do his 2. And here's Rick on 8 for his 2. All right, now Chase on the tee. And there's his 6th ace of the final round. And here's Keith on 5. And Keith will get it there. Go to 4. And we'll go back to 5. Dale's gonna get it as well. Good putt. 4 and 11. Chase will whip out.
Well, it got there.
And there's Doug missing his tee shot there. He goes 6. And Keith missed right. Dylan's going to get a 2 on 3. So Chase is right now at 80 with 9 to play. Leah misses left there on 5. He lagged it. Dale did. Going for his 2. He's at 87, I believe. He's still got 12 to play. All right, we'll go to 8. And Daniel will get the tee shot. Good putt. All right, to 10. Chase misses left. That's the first time he's missed 2 straight since the opening round, actually. And there's Keith making 7 just to keep himself within reach. Now at 86. Here's Rick on the tee at 10. And that is in. Good shot. And there's Dale with the ace there on 7. Here's Doug on 6 with the list to the left. So he'll tap in his par. All right, here's Dylan on 5. And he misses right. Going to 11. There, another ace for Rick. And Chase on the tee. Slow down. All right, got it. Keith on the tee at 8. He's got to get it. Good putt. He's 4 under. He's 4 under. Brett's going to putt for 2 here on 11. He'll get it. Dale on 8. Sneaks by. Good putt. And here's Doug on 7. And Doug got it. Good putt. Here's Lee on the tee. She will also make it. All right, to 12. And I need to make a correction. Chase is only 7. He's at 79. Keith is at 85. And Chase missed left. So he'll put this par in. All right, we'll look at Brett on the tee. And that is short. All right, now to 10. Daniel on the tee. It's flipped out on the left. And he'll put his par in. Got Keith on 9, getting ready to hit. Chase on 13. Oh, he looks out of there.
God, twice.
So he's missed 5 of the last 6 now since he. Oh, let's see, he's made. It's hole 6, he's missed 5 of his last 7. All right, Keith got his 2 on 9. So he's at 85 with 9 to play. Chase at 79 with 5 to play. And Daniel got the ace on 11. Let's look at Dale's tee shot. He'll get it. Good putt. Randy's on 11. That's in. Nice shot. And Brett's on 13. He got behind the triangle. He's putting for 2. Get a 3 from that back rail. Oh, Daniel snuck in the left flip on 12. We go to 8. And there's an ace by Dylan. And there's Randy going to get a 2 there on 12. And Dale will go left on 10. Keith's now on the tee. Got a good chance here to cut this deficit down to 5 with this ace. And that's missing right. So he'll go for his 2 there, and now we'll go back to 15, or 14. Chase trying something nonchalant to try to get it to go in. He'll get his 2. Back to 13. And Daniel got a good putt. Let's go to 11. And Keith will get it. Puts him at 5 under on the round. Let's go back to 13. And Randy got it. Good putt. Wow, we got Rick tripped a straight shot on 15 tonight. And Chase now on the tee. And Chase got that one to go. So he's at 8 under now with 3 to play. Let's go to 11. We got it. Good putt. All right, we go to 12. And Keith. Oh yeah! There's 2 garbage putts he's made tonight.
Dang.
All right, let's check out Roy on 9 for his 2. All right. Back to 16. Rick again missed right of the cup. He'll tap that in for his 2. All right, Chase currently sitting at 78. Keith's on 13. He's at 83. Make that 82. This will not go. And he gets the 2. We'll look at Roy on 10. And he'll miss left. And he'll get his 2 there. Back to 15. Daniel T. shot is in. Good putt. ready on the 2. He'll get it in. Good putt. All right, Keith on 14. That is short, so he'll get a 2. Stays at 82. And here is Chase on 17. Can pretty much close it out right here on either of the last 2 holes. Mikey pulled it, but he goes in. Good putt.
There was pressure there to make that trip.
All right, so we go to 16. Daniel's going to get it. Good putt. Was really on 12. Didn't even hit the ball. All right, back to 16. That's missed. All right, here's Keith on 15. 5 back, but still has an outside shot. Wouldn't put him on life support just yet. Now you can. He's short. All right, so here's Chase on 18. This will give him 76 if he knocks it in. Caught the lip and it goes in.
Hey, yay!
All right, go to 17. And he's short, so he'll get his 2. Oh, Randy is short. And that'll be a par. All right, let's go to 16. Well, Keith can make the last 3 and still get in the 70s. And no, he'll putt for 2 there. All right, so we head to 18. And Daniel, got a nasty kick.
We tripped 18. Been on that Savannah.
And Randy Simpson to close his night out. I pulled it, and Randy's going to get us 2. We go to 17. And Dale's short. And we'll get his 2. So let's go ahead and make a few announcements here concerning High Point. We've just established our championship weeks here. We're going to have match play on course 1 2 weeks from tonight. And then September 25th, it's going to be the city championship, and then the following Thursday night on October 2nd, it's going to be the teams championship. That's on course 2. And Leah on 17, she gets it. And Keith. Okay, Keith will get a 2 there. Doug's on 17, going to tap in his 2. All right, back over to Dale on 18. And Dale's at the corner going for a long 2. All right, we go to 16. Rory's tee shot. And it is in. Nice shot. Now we go to 18. Leah's got a 2 right there. Doug's on the tee. Should have it if it's got enough speed. No. And this leaves our final group of the night. We got a kick, and it's going to roll back down. He should be going for his 2. All right, got it there. Here's Dylan on the tee. And he'll make it there. And now the last twosome's now on 18. Excuse me. Dylan's going for a 2. And now Rory Boyles to finish out our night. And that completes our play for tonight. And now let's check out all the final scores. All right.
Leah shot 24. They got
Amid all this chicken scratch on the scores here, Chase Ferguson did win again for the 7th time this season with a score of 76 to win by 5 strokes. I'm looking 5 strokes over Keith Waters. He shot 81, and then tied for third at 85 with Rick Baird and a 24 by Leah Rutledge for the Bears.
the green gets 8.
And that's gonna do it tonight from High Point. Check back next week. We'll likely be in Asheville again for the 7:30 local on Tuesday. And back here for the final regular season event here in High Point on course number 2 over there. Then we'll have our championship weeks coming up. So from everybody here in High Point, thanks for watching. I'm Opie Roberts. So thanks for watching us local tonight, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.